So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 3 of Belong. I feel like I'm landing really well into Belong. I like it. So today with the wave is a twist. We'll start on the floor, lie on our belly, come into cat, come into a standing, and then back down onto the floor. So great, come lie on your back. Come. So knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And just landing in. Arrive onto your mat. How is it to be in this moment in your body on your mat? How is it to feel and sense all that is in this moment? So just feeling into your legs, left and right leg. Can you find one difference between your two legs? Size, weight, length, position. When you feel into your two arms, can you find one difference between your two arms? Nice. And then stretch both arms up towards the ceiling, and then take your left hand out towards the left, and without moving your head, let your eyes travel towards the left and follow your hand with your eyes, and then come back up to center. And then let your right hand travel down towards the right, and let your eyes follow your right hand, and then come back up to center. One more time, each side. Left hand travels down to the left. Follow it with your eyes. Back up to center. And then right hand travels down towards the right. Follow it with your eyes. And back up to center. Nice. Drop your arms wide and just notice, keep staring at the ceiling, but notice when your hands stop being in your peripheral vision. So there's a kind of a moment where I'm like, oh, I can see both of my hands, and then they're less available. And so I want you to just kind of play with, oh, I can see them. Oh, now I can't see them. I can see them. And now I can't see them. Nice. Drop your knees down towards the right. And just pause there. Both knees down towards the right. Deepen your breath into your belly. Really soften down into your breath and fall deeply into your knees. Nice. Come back up to center. Drop your knees down towards the left and let your legs fall deeply to the left. Breathe down into your belly. Nice. Back up to center. And drop your knees to the right. And we're going to do that physiological sigh. So you take a deep breath into your belly, and then you take another breath straight away in on top of it. So you breathe in, and then you breathe in again. And then really slowly and deeply exhale. Bring your knees back up to center. Drop your knees to the left. Take a deep, full inhalation. And then another one. And let that sigh, let that settle, let that drop. And then just sway your knees from side to side. And as you do that, continue to deepen your breath, either with that physiological sigh where you take the breath, or just really deepening into your exhalation. I was looking at some research the other day, and they said if you do 5 minutes of physiological sigh, that breath, it has such a profound effect on kind of resetting your nervous system, resetting your breath. It's really quite amazing. Nice. We're going to move into gliders. So drop your knees to the left and then slide your right knee up in the direction of your left shoulder. Okay, it's never going to get there, but that's the direction we're going in. Bring both feet to the floor, bring your knees back up to center. Drop your knees to the right and then glide the top leg, the left leg, up towards your right shoulder. And then down. And as you're doing this, feel the contact of your arms on the floor and feel how there's some movement in that contact. It's not completely still, but you're trying to keep your shoulders on the floor. So while you're moving into gliders with your legs, moving your pelvis, your hips, you're really noticing the back of your body, noticing how your weight is traveling from one side to the other side, how your shoulders are shimmying or gliding or moving on the floor. Nice. One more time, each side. Lovely. Drop your knees down towards the left and then take your right hand and fly it like a helicopter over towards the left hand and then go beyond your left hand. Nice. So now my right hand has reached way over. I'm going to kick my right foot back behind me. Okay. So this is pendulum. I love that word. And as I draw, I'm going to keep looking at my left hand the whole time. As I draw my right elbow back, I'm going to draw my right knee up into gliders. And so the whole of the right side is creating this amazing twist in my body. So my knee and my elbow are always traveling in the opposite direction from each other. So feel that. Elbow goes back, foot goes back. Begin to lean a little bit deeper into your range. Feel the strength of your reach and your kick and the pull and the squeeze as your leg travels forward. Nice. Last time. Super. Both arms wide. Bring both feet to the floor. Come back to center. Feel how crooked you are. Just lift your hips up. Shimmy yourself a little bit. And then drop both knees down towards the right. And then let your left hand travel like a helicopter over towards the right side and beyond. Lift your left foot up and swing your left foot behind you a little bit more. Pendulum on the left. So pull your left elbow back, draw your left knee forward. And I'm looking at my right hand the whole time. And that really just stabilizes my eyes and really just, your vestibular system is more settled. Your dizzy system, as such, is much more settled. Your balance system is more settled if you keep looking at the right hand in that direction. So feel the reach and the lengthen, and then the squeeze and the pull. Begin to lean a bit deeper into the range as you move. Nice. One more time. Awesome. Come back to center. Pause. I don't feel so crooked on that side. So both sides have now been twisted out and I feel long on both sides. Nice. Cool. Roll over onto your belly. And bring both elbows underneath your shoulders. And then just bend your right knee and try and lift your right thigh off the floor. Lower it down, straighten your leg. Bend your left knee, lift your hip thigh off the floor. So we're actually twisting when we do this because our hips are no longer even. So when both hips are on the floor, we're not twisting. When we lift one thigh, one hip up, we are. Just feel that. Lift. Make the movement as small as feels comfortable for you, as deep as feels comfortable for you. Slow and incremental progress every single day. varied movements every day. So reach your right hand forward as far out as you can and bend your left knee. Okay? And then as you pull your right elbow back, maybe lift your left thigh a little bit. Stretching long. Bend your right elbow. Maybe lift your left thigh. Long. Long. Last time. Super. Change. Stretch the left arm long. Bend your right knee. And as you pull your left elbow back, maybe you lift your right thigh. Maybe you don't. Maybe you decide that your version is just bending your knee and pulling your elbow back. It's really nice, actually. Try that. Don't lift your thigh. As always, we're just making it up as we go along. Nice. Stretching long, bend your elbow, bend your knee. Oh, it's really nice. When you leave your thigh on the floor, it's actually really nice. I think I prefer it. Nice. Drop your head down, rock your bum from side to side. And just let it shake, rock, shimmy. Is there a difference between the way you can rock one way and the other? The way you feel your thighs on the floor, the way you feel your knees on the floor? How do the front of your feet feel on the floor? Nice. Push back into your cat. So the next series, if you are a sitting on the chair person, you're going to sit on the chair now, okay? If you're a lungy person with knees on the floor, then stay where you are, okay? So this is the moment where you'd sit on a chair if you're adapting or adjusting. So bring your left hand a little bit into the middle of, straighten down beneath your face, and then pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. Nice. And then reach your right hand forward and lean forward as such. Pull your right elbow back, and then reach your right hand forward. One more time. Pull your elbow back. Pause there. You're twisting your chest, strong in your arms, relaxed in your face, deep in your breath. Nice. Both hands to the floor. From here, step your right foot forward beside your right hand. Okay? Do the same movement. Pull your right elbow back, and it's really different suddenly. Bend your front knee more. Really feel you're leaning into that front foot. Pull your elbow back. You can turn your head if you wish towards the right. Really deep in your breath. Feel the power of pushing into the floor and pulling your elbow backwards. Nice. Straighten your back leg. Nice. Bring your right hand to your right knee and then hop your left foot forward. So both feet are at the front of your mat, both elbows to both knees. Again, pull your right elbow back, and this time bring your fingers to the front of your shoulder and then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. So dial in your twist and then reach. And really pushing your left elbow down. Maybe if you want, you can look up towards the right hand. If you want, you can have your left hand on the floor. I don't know if I like that as much. I love my elbow on my knee. It feels really functional. Nice. Both elbows to your knees. Rising up. Step your left foot into the middle of your mat. And then lift your right knee or foot off the floor. Pause there. If you want, you can have your stick handy or you can bring your left hand to the wall. So same action again. You're going to pull your right elbow back. Maybe if you want, you can hold on to the outside of your right knee with your left hand. And then deepen your twist by creating a little bit of push-pull on the outside of your knee as you twist a bit deeper towards the right. Engage into your legs. Twisting into the chest, breathing into your belly. Nice. Cool. Both feet to the floor, hands to your hips. And just roll your hips in a big circle. Deepen your breath down into your belly. So as you roll, really appreciate that you can drop your breath lower and lower down into the deep lower belly. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Pull your elbows down and back into swan. And then reach your arms up and dive like you're about to dive into a swimming pool. Pull your elbows back, swan. Diving forward like you're about to dive into a swimming pool. Last one. Pull your elbows back, swan. Round and dive into a swimming pool. Nice. Rolling all the way down. Push back into your downward dog. And just find your ground. Feel your feet connecting deeply into the floor as you pull your heels back, as you push your hands down. Bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending one knee, bending the other knee. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. Hop your right hand so it's straight underneath your face. Pull your left elbow back into lawnmower. Pause there. Have your neck wherever it feels comfortable. And deepen your breath into your belly. So this action, we'll repeat it over and over again in different ways. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step your hands so that they're shoulder width apart. And then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Pull your elbow back into lawnmower. Pause. You can turn your head as well if you wish. If you want, you can dial in your twist here, reaching up, or just stay in lawnmower. I'm going to stay in lawnmower. Nice. From here, straighten the back leg. Nice. Bring your left hand to your left knee. Hop your right foot forward. Bring both elbows to both knees so my feet are almost as wide as my mat. Pull my left elbow back again into lawnmower. And then reach my left hand up. My one or your one? I wonder how I say that usually. I reach my left hand up. Reach your left hand up. Super. Both elbows to your knees. Pause. Nice. Slowly come all the way up to stand. Bring your right foot into the center of your mat and either hold on to a wall with your right hand or hold on to your stick. Lift your left foot off the floor, standing tall. Pull your left elbow back into lawnmower and hold on to the outside of your left knee with your left knee with your right hand. Create a bit of traction to deepen the twist. So when we're on the floor, we're going to be doing this movement, but lying on the floor in a few moments. So cool. Come all the way down, feet to the floor. Roll your hips out, deepen your breath into your belly. And then roll in the other direction. Notice where your eyes are looking. And just see if you can, what is at your peripheral vision right now? What can you see with your eyes? Really noticing. I love seeing shiny places, like things that reflect light. Super. And then slowly rolling down. Come land on the floor. Come lie on the floor, arriving in. Pause. Nice. So bend your right knee and hug it up towards you. And then stretch your left leg long so it floats just above the floor. Drop your left foot to the floor. Bring both elbows to the floor and then draw your right knee over towards the left and then come back. So just kind of play or deepen or connect to the movement of your right knee traveling over and keeping your right shoulder on the floor. And because I'm not using my hands, my body is really actively twisting. So there's nothing passive about what's happening. I'm not pulling my spine over. I'm mobilizing my own body and then returning. So I'm not going beyond my own range of motion when I allow my body to do the movement, and I can come back from that movement. One more time, and we're going to pause. Bring your knee over towards the left. You can either make a shelf with your left hand, or you can pull the left down with just one tip of your fingers. So you're just creating a little bit more traction. And then reach your right arm, find the sweet spot, and deepen your shoulder into the floor. I'm getting super long into that left leg, and I'm pushing the baby toe side down into the floor like I was standing. So earlier, just a few moments ago, we were standing on that left leg. So do that again. Stand deeply down into the straight leg. Nice. Come back up to center. Both feet to the floor. Lift your bum. Drop your bum. Draw your left knee up. Squeeze it in. Stretch the right leg long. Pause. Nice. Drop your heel to the floor. Bring both elbows to the floor. And just rock your left knee over. And then bring your left knee back. And again, notice what you can see in your peripheral vision. Are your arms wide? Can you see your arms? Maybe lift your fingers up till you can see your fingers as you rock over and back. Oh, there's my hands. My hands are maybe around 9 inches off the floor when I can see them. Next time you bring your left knee over towards the right, either make a shelf with your hand or pull gently and then find this sweet spot for the left shoulder. I feel my left shoulder is like an old oak growing out of a rock. It feels really deeply yum as I find the sweet spot and then lengthen into it. Nice. Come back to center. Both feet to the floor. Lift your bum. Drop your bum. Pause. So just feel, how was the wave in your body this morning? We started on the floor. We came up. We came down. Nice. So modifying is really important with yoga. So maybe you have a shoulder you need to mind. Maybe you don't like your knees on the floor. Maybe you don't do standing postures. And so finding your way, there's people who sit on chairs, people who don't lift an arm, people who go, that bit I'm going to do a child's pose. This bit I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm just going to lie on the floor and listen to Ciara's voice as she talks away and laughs. And the trick or the learning in this movement isn't my version of this movement. It's what's your version of this movement. Like, how are you moving today? And how are you minding and creating wellness, cultivating wellness in what you do? Knowing your boundaries, knowing your limits, and really like deepening into that knowing of, yeah, this is where I am, rather than, oh, I've overextended myself, I've gone too far, oh, I've hurt myself. No, come back, be powerful where you are, wherever that is, own it. I'll see you all tomorrow for another epic day of belong. And yeah, I'm really liking this wave. So see you tomorrow. Ciao.